WideSide Sports. Hello, sports fans. It's been a while. Things have been busy. People have lived and people have passed on. But two tubsters are still here to talk about sports and other stuff. Probably mostly other stuff because it's summertime and there ain't a lot of sports to go on unless you like weird stuff. Like watermelon chasing.
There was a watermelon eating competition.
Yeah?
I saw it, yeah.
Oh, and they just kind of like mow it down.
Yeah,
of
like they can't use their hands.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Like, why? How can you have an eating?
How can you not eat with your hands?
It's like having a wiener sucking contest and the lady's got to, not use her mouth. What are we doing?
That's weird.
It's just like it. It's the same.
Same.
I mean,
it'd be like the hot dog eating contest, but you can only use your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they bite it off the plate. And
here's, we need to have hot dog eating contests where you eat a hot dog like a fucking hot dog.
Yeah. And not dip it in water.
Dipping in water
gross.
shit. No.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
It's gross.
It's terrible.
It's disgusting.
I can't fucking watch it.
No, it's gross. It is. And then them to just watching their faces, it's like watching a hardcore porno. It's, you know what I mean? It's just, they're stressed. It's not fun. They're choking while they're eating.
Yeah.
Somebody's slapping them in the face.
And I do love that it was on McAfee's show. It was Boston Connor, because like whatever, they have that suite at the Colts game or whatever.
Yeah.
And Joey Chestnut was in their suite, and at like halftime or something, he did like an eating thing. And it was like that cocktail sauce from that famous place.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, I got to see the aftermath. I was coming out of the bathroom and somebody was in the stall. And old Joey Chestnut was banging on that door of like, oh, come on, man. I need this stuff's got to come out.
Oh, God. Do you think he throws it up?
No, I think he was shitting it
He
out.
was shitting it out that fast?
I don't think someone like him pukes because I think when you do an eating competition, like there's like a time limit for how long you got to wait.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you throw up, you're disqualified.
Yeah, you're disqualified. Yeah, that would make sense.
It's,
I don't get it. I don't get the eating competition myself.
I think he's back at Nathan's this year.
Said, yeah, because he's whatever. It wasn't like a sponsorship or deal.
Yeah, he was like, he took some money from some vegan company, so they're like, you're not allowed to come here anymore. It's like, dude's profession is fucking eating.
Yeah.
Any money you can get for that, fucking take it.
Take it,
Are
man.
you kidding me?
Yeah. How come he hasn't been? He should have tried to get on like Man versus Food by now. Because they restarted that with just some annoying fat guy.
Yeah.
And he never wins.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's a competitive eater or like tries to be a competitive eater. I just think he's a fat guy who tries the food. It's like, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Like the old guy.
He would get it.
He would get it every sometimes, Some of the spicy shit, it's like, no, like this is the devil's anus wings. It's like, that's terrible. Nobody wants to eat those.
Well, that was.
And it's black sauce.
They've got so much fucking powder in it that
it's not even look appetizing.
I've listened to him talk on like some podcasts and stuff about leaving the show or the show getting canceled. He's like, he's like my health it's like, well, no shit, man.
Yeah.
Like you can't eat like 8 pounds of steak.
He looks horrible.
Terrible.
I mean, he looks worse than he did on the show. Like he's ballooned up terribly. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think he would do that because there was a couple of times where he kept his weight pretty much the same the whole time, but now he's on like a new show. On with the Food Network or something, or he was on a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri, and I'm like, oh my God, that's him. Like he looks, his eyes are all sunken in. Looks like the Titanic. He's just huge.
The one guy that gets me like that was like I used to watch that show Numbers.
Okay,
the mathematician guy. He's also like one of the agents for Ray in the movie Ray with Academy Award winner Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
The Jewish agent.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the glasses. Yeah.
And you see him now, and he's real pudgy. It's
Is
like,
he?
Ugh.
Oh, he doesn't seem like he could hold his weight being pudgy. Yeah, okay.
Like, and it might have been like he gained 20 pounds, and it's like,
but
dude.
it's too much for him because he's probably only about 5'5".
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
Look at us talking about people's weight. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're allowed to talk about people's weight. We're fat.
Yeah.
We're fat. I absolutely love talking about people's weight like I'm better than them because I'm a little less fat than them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, that person's disgusting.
Oh.
I'm going to go eat some more. What's up?
I don't think I texted you this, but I seen it and I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. This happened like weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it goes right along with the fatness.
Yeah.
First fat part is I'm at a drive-thru at
the Chipotle?
No.
Oh, okay.
Across from the hospital, Happy Days.
Okay.
So, you got to wait on your food.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a large woman and a large man. And they're in like those oversized rascals.
Yeah.
And they're coming across the street and they get up on the sidewalk. So they're kind of driving in front of me down the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't get my phone out.
You're going to take a picture of him?
Yeah. But I had my window down, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like 15 feet ahead
and
like pulling away.
Yeah.
And I just hear him go, slow down, I can't keep up. And in my mind, I'm like, you're not fucking walking.
Yeah.
There's no
keeping up.
I mean, this is like, I can't keep. You're not walking.
You're not walking. I don't know where I'm going.
I can't keep up.
I can't keep up.
Fuck. It would only pissed me off if I took a picture and if I didn't have it on video that the mic would pick that up. I'm like, yeah, you got to be kidding me.
Oh, man.
That was a greatness of like, no wonder kids have their phones out all the time, always recording.
Yeah, that's how they get good. So they get good stuff.
I never get anything good.
No, I never have my phone out. I barely remember to take pictures of my own children, let alone record somebody else doing shit. Gosh.
Well, that was the funny thing is I finally, showed my brother the picture of yours and like tripled in size by the time I really good at sharing.
Yeah, it's fine. Fine.
Congratulations was a little late.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm terrible.
It's not like we really communicated it all that well either when we like.
Dude, no, now we have. We've got a hell of a streak going on TikTok.
Yeah, we do.
I'm pretty, when it gets late, it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and none of us have done anything. I said, I better, even if it's not funny, I kind of need to send one.
Send it so we can keep it up.
You might have seen this, so I'm going to send it. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. Some of the ones, like I think the one you sent me, like this one will never get old. And it doesn't. There's some of them that I know I've sent you before that have been recycled.
Yeah,
But they're still funny. Like the dude who gets clotheslined from the garage door.
Yeah.
It's like it's never not funny because everybody knows what's coming.
Yeah.
And it's still funny that this guy just gets absolutely murdered by his own garage door. Cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
The ones of like that you'll laugh and you'll watch it over and over and then you go, oh, this is staged.
Yeah.
I try not to send those because it's like, nah.
I try not to send the ones that I have to like analyze.
Yeah.
Because then it's like I know that it's fake. Or I try to only watch it once so I only laugh at, you know what I mean? I get like the original one, but gosh. They're funny.
I love fucking TikTok, man. I will waste some fucking time now.
Oh, yeah.
Like my sleep has been fucked. Like I'll go, I'll start meandering to the bedroom. Obviously the sun's still up.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I got to get up at like 3. So I'm going to go to bed. Then I'll flip that open. Yeah, I'll send him, got to keep this streak alive.
Yeah.
Like fucking hour and a half. Let's say, hey, man, you're down to like 4 hours of sleep now.
Yeah. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Dude, what a fucking shit show today. We had a tournament this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, U.S. amateur, U.S. women's amateur qualifier.
Oh, hold on. Did you say amateur?
Yeah.
Is it an amateur?
I believe it's amateur.
All right.
Are we going to... This is fucking... I believe it's pronounced amateur. I don't remember a CH being in there. For an amateur?
Sure. The TEUR is sure.
Tur.
Amateur.
It's amateur.
I would agree more amateur than...
Amateur.
Amateur. You're not...
Hey, you know what, motherfucker?
It's fine.
It's fine. Amateur.
It's fine.
It's how they pronounce it.
Fine.
It's the fucking USGA, man.
Just drink your pop.
They know what they're doing.
Just drink your pop.
Fucking pop loving bitch. Suck on that aspartame, motherfucker. But
It's free. It's aspartame free.
Is it?
I don't know. It used to say that on the bottle. It doesn't anymore. You probably put it back in.
What's it matter? We're drinking.
I've put 2 down in
There's
a half
a sweetener
hour, so.
in it, and it's not sugar. No matter what it is, it ain't good for you. It's something made in a fucking lab.
Yep.
Last thing that was made in a lab shut us fucking down. But that little storm, like a fucking bomb went off, dude.
Last night's storm or this one this morning?
Well, the storm last night, but into this one of like, motherfucker.
Did you have trees down in like fairways or anything?
Dude, it was like if you clipped a bunch of, say, 6-inch sticks and then placed one in the fairway every 10 to 12 inches through 22 acres of fairway. That's what the fairways looked like.
Jesus.
And then obviously a lot of chainsaw work and it's like, motherfucker, it was supposed to start at 8. We had to bump it to 10.
And you had to get it cleaned off.
I got people on vacation. I mean, it's like, I don't have
and it's really
crew.
the sticks. You can't even put like a blower out there.
Well, yeah, you can, but it takes you.
Yeah.
Like we had 2 of those buffalo blowers going. You almost have to point them straight down and kind of stagger, so you're kind of hitting them twice.
Do you guys have like a front brush that would like shoot it out or anything?
No.
I didn't know if you had one or anything like that.
We tried to get a sweeper. They shot us down on that. Didn't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's pretty nice to have.
Yeah, be great.
Be pretty nice right about now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was I
bet.
Fucking getting after it. Because, you want to present. I mean, because it's not like a local qualifier. Like they go to, like it's in Abandoned Dunes, Oregon. Like,
oh, okay. I mean, I
like
figured U.S. was yeah.
Yeah, this was not like a go to the local, then you go to Columbus for the regional. No, this one goes straight up to the actual tournament.
Gotcha.
So it's like, I want to present a golf course.
Yeah,
I mean,
I want it to look nice.
It's like, fuck, all that work.
Yeah.
Plus, I thought, hey, we'd get the tournament prep ready. Maybe I'd get out of there early.
Nope.
No. I mean, I got off at noon, but I'd already been there for almost, over 8 hours. I left at noon.
Storm comes through, you're still awake. You're like,
already had a 9-hour day in.
Storm came through last night.
That was
I gotta be up.
Fucking out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, they said it was coming. I mean, they kept saying all day, like, oh, we're going to get storm. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then,
well, you think it's like, oh, it's like a 10% chance. It's like, well, and then we're going to get butt fucked.
Yeah.
I mean.
We did. We did.
TJ said that when you kind of had that little tornado burst out there that one time.
Yeah.
And I came over from the other place to help. And TJ just goes, I'm going to tell you right now, this last storm I'm cleaning up. I'm like, oh, yeah. He goes, yeah, I'm done with this. And then he retired that winter.
Yeah.
He goes, I talked to him. He goes, well, everybody act like they were shocked. I told you that that was the last storm I was cleaning up.
That one was a bad one, though.
Oh, my God. That is the worst. Like, people don't think about that. Like, storm damage at a golf course
it's awful.
Unbelievably difficult. Of like, you know how tight we mow stuff? Like, you can't have a fucking thing on the ground. I mean, it can't be.
Yeah. The one, not the one that had ripped off
the roof.
I wasn't there for that one, but I was there for the one the year before where it knocked down like 6 or 7 trees.
Yeah.
I was in high school for that one. And I remember Nick was in the pro shop and he hits like the horn.
Yeah.
And is hitting the horn. And he's like, I think Daryl might have been there too. And he's like, all right, hey, come with me. We're going to drive around and make sure like everybody's off the course. And I'm like, okay. Hits a like boom, cracks it. And we're kind of like looking around and we can just off in the distance see like a tree fall. We're like, oh, fuck. Like, this is crazy right now. Like, we got to go back up there. Fuck everybody else. Let's go. Yeah. This is awful.
That happened to one. I was in one at Lost Creek. It was during we always got a huge storm every time we had the Future Tour. So I'm standing like, we're like just kind of watching the storm, out those big picture windows.
Yeah.
And there was a pop-up 10 on 10. And it, like, when watching it just starts wobbling. And it went straight up in the air.
Oh, shit.
Never fucking found it. I have no clue where that thing ended up. But the one guy that was kind of the manager at the time, it's in a weird time when they were trying to sell the course. he's freaking out, like super freaking out.
Yeah.
And he comes up because he's trying to get everybody to go down to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, everybody grab a chair and come down to the basement. It's like, how long do you think this tornado is going to, you just fucking sit down? You're going to bring a lot of more shit you can get hit with?
Yeah, exactly.
Just bring a bunch of metal chairs down so if we get crushed, we can sit.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We're going to die. We're going to die comfy.
Then one hit out at Sugar Creek at the time, and George was working there. So him and the girl working the snack bar down in the basement. He's just like, the fucking phone rings, and he just had it in his pocket, so he fucking answered it.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, hey, what's the weather like out there? George's like, we're having a fucking tornado right now.
What's the weather like out there?
He had some classics with that, because that was his people asking weather questions.
Uh-huh.
Dude, when somebody goes, hey, I was looking at the Weather Channel. They said it might rain a little bit. What's yours saying? He goes, get the same Weather Channel you got. What?
I got a different one. I have a Doppler right above the course.
But still, my favorite with him was we used to have a big group from Honda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard. You said this one.
I probably shouldn't say that because it gets a little racist, but you just mimic stuff back to people, and that's it.
Oops.
Yeah. Oops. Well, that was a funny thing when Sugar Creek first opened, because you get a lot of people from Honda, so they printed up a bunch of scorecards in Japanese.
Oh.
And I mean, when we took over that, and thousands, probably 25,000 scorecards.
Oh my gosh!
What the fuck? I mean, what? So they show up, and we have them out there and said, hey, they're like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
It's just us. We know everybody else. That's funny.
But they looked at it, and he showed his buddy, and they put it down and grabbed a regular
one.
It's like a lot of money you guys spent.
Yeah, just for us to. Like, oh, thanks. I'll take the English.
I mean, they live and work in this country.
They probably speak pretty good English.
Yeah. Yeah, they all talk to us when they come in.
We know the numbers. It's not we.
They play here every week.
Yeah,
they don't.
It's not like they need to read the advertisements on the card. We just need to know a whole.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, dude, I did get to. It just shot out. I got to use a Theo Vaughn line.
Oh yeah.
Those, people in the shop, stuff like this, and it was like must have been on a Monday because I had a Sunday off.
Mm-hmm.
And one guy's like, have a good day off? I'm like, yeah, it was all right. He's like, what do you do? I said, I like to just sit in my house by myself, do cocaine, and try on a bunch of different vests. And everybody just kind of looked. I was like, I don't remember. I just remember him saying that to like Rogan at some point.
One point in time.
And it just fucking shot right out of me. I was like, yeah.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do my day off, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Do coke and try on vests.
Try a bunch of sweater vests, I like the little cardigan look.
Yeah. It's a nice look.
It's a solid look.
A solid look.
I like to wear them with some loafers and no socks.
Nice.
Shorts, loafers, no socks, and a sweater vest.
Yeah.
That's only a person on cocaine would wear something like that.
Oh, gosh.
Man, super good times. Those were good laughs right there.
There were some good laughs.
Yeah, I haven't laughed like that in years.
I haven't laughed like that since fucking tires.
Oh, my God.
It's funny enough that Molly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, it was just stupid enough and funny enough for her to enjoy it.
Well, like I know a lot of people got turned off by the first season, but it's like you can tell that Gillis paid for all that out of his pocket.
Yeah.
Like it was very...
Why they get turned off from the first season?
Well, just like not, you can tell the big difference between the first and the second season of like, hey, they actually have a budget and they did, spent time right, It was like, Because that was originally they were just going to put that on YouTube. And you would get it as a YouTube thing, but then when Netflix bought it, it's like, well, it feels like you should have a little more, something to it.
Yeah.
But this one was, dude, I don't know why it gets me so bad. But just that when he goes, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking lost it. Who the fuck said that?
Who the fuck said that? That whole thing is funny. But it's the people that they get to star in it, too, that you wouldn't have any.
Yeah.
Like, why is Vince Vaughn in it?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Made no fucking sense except.
That was great.
Yeah. It was just no sense except that, hey, you met him once and asked him if he'd want to do it. And he'd be like, yeah, I'll give you a day.
Yeah.
And then just, all right, we'll just go.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
I'll tell you what, though. That Francis from Barstool did a phenomenal job.
Oh, with the cocaine.
That was fantastic.
So funny. His episode he was funny in the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one was even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
It was like, this guy can act a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not on cocaine. I need all my cocaine. And then he goes to the buyer, the dealer out front. So, God, it's funny.
Yeah, that was...
That when Stavi goes something about leather and pussy, does it get any cooler?
God.
Like I'm like, that's one of the greatest lines ever.
Dude, and then I'm so glad they did that turn with him.
Oh yeah.
Of the like soon as Will walks in of like, oh yeah, they're carrying this, you don't get pussy. He's like, no, I get, and it's like now they're really ramping this up of like, and I knew at the end that was.
Oh yeah, when
like,
she came in,
there ain't no way that this isn't happening.
Yeah, yes, so funny. He's just he's funny looking, which makes him even funnier, and he knows that too, which is great. And oh gosh, so funny. I wish they would have used. Oh, I forget his name because he's funny. The are you garbage guy? I forget his name.
As the sales guy.
Yeah, as the sales. I wish they would have used Foley. Yeah. I wish they would have used him more.
Yeah,
because he's funny, and like him, I would have want like more like banter between him and Stavi, like because they were supposed to be buddies, and then at the end they're like, "Fuck you, man! No, fuck you." Yeah.
Well, and that was great with like the radio, like because Big J was. It was
Jay
like,
was
that's
in there.
just like you guys talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've seen the guy that plays Will give that exact answer on shows of like that's just what they were talking about on their podcast.
Yeah,
like that's all
with
real.
Talking about the clitoris, dude, I was dying laughing.
Of course I look it up.
Yeah, of course I look it up.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And then the press tour with him and with that dude and Gillis, like doing all like, it was so funny. Like when they did Seth Meyers' show.
Oh my God.
And like he's like, oh, it echoes. Like he's like he's such a fucking dork.
Like, ooh.
Yeah.
Water.
So funny.
Yeah, I'll probably watch that season again. Like, dude, as soon as I flipped it on, I was like, first episode goes by, I'm burning through this.
Well, it's so fast
today.
Yeah. When you said it's done, and I'm like, I was like, it's probably. It said it must be short, and it's only like 8 episodes, like for a half hour.
It's 10.
Is it 10? I burned through it that day too. So
yeah, it's just like
it just happened so fast.
Only, 25 minutes an episode. I mean, you're under 5 hours. Yeah. I got that kind of time.
It's funny. I stay up and.
But now it's like, it'll be another year and a half.
Yeah.
Because Netflix really fucks. And I understand, like, he's got a tour, like, because if he's not a top-notch comedian,
it's not
that shit goes away. So
he's in another movie too. He said he's in a movie with Vince or one of Vince Vaughn's movies that hasn't came out yet. Gillis is.
Well, because he must have a cameo or something too. Because like that Drewski movie coming on.
Yeah,
that came out of nowhere. I just started seeing ads for that.
Well, is it Gillis and Vaughn and Drewski?
Theo's in that.
Theo's in that one, yeah, because that'd be funny.
Yeah,
like the diggers, like the the morticians or whatever. Yeah.
And because I think that'll be funny. Now, the one that I don't think will be funny at all is the one that Theo and David Spade did. They did a movie. It's not out yet. I mean, you haven't seen any previews yet, but it's like they're bus boys or whatever. They're just 40-something bus boys or whatever.
No,
like I don't think that's going to be funny.
That doesn't really seem like those. Seems like their humor is completely opposite.
Right.
David seems like his is thought out, like writing.
Yeah.
And Theo just says off the wall shit.
Yeah.
That makes you laugh. Obviously, he thinks about the off the wall shit.
Well, and Spade's great at like his insult to his buddy.
Yeah.
Of like,
yeah, it's not.
You're not Chris Farley.
No.
It's like
exactly.
It's hard. Like you can make fun of Theo, but at the end of the day, he's a wildly successful, decent looking fella.
Yeah, exactly.
That a lot of people like.
Uh-huh.
Of like,
just because he says off the wall shit, and it's hilarious. When him and Kevin Nealon were doing that walk and he fell down, he's like, are we gay now? I die every time.
Dude, I have loved so much. Not that he died, but like just the Norm Macdonald thing.
Oh.
I've just been catching a wave of like when he writes jokes and has people read them.
Mm-hmm.
Of like,
yeah,
so many good, just like
so many good ones, and there's so many like high level people that he gets to read them. Like so many like the one like Michael Keaton like was into it.
Oh, yeah.
Like into it. I've been getting a ton of Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
Like telling jokes, and they're funny too, man. They're funny. They're wildly off the wall.
When he quasi got canceled for his 9/11 joke.
Mm.
And now when you look back, it's like pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
It was like, because I think wasn't it the jerking off? How long he jerked? It was like me. It was between the two towers going down. It's like pretty fucking funny. Now you said it the next day.
Yeah.
But it was pretty funny.
Kind of like the Shafir and Kobe Bryant one.
That one was a toughie of like, I know that's what you do.
Yeah.
You're going to catch some heat on this one.
Yeah. But Gilbert Gottfried, the one, I think they're doing like, so he's on a roast and like Roseanne's on it.
Yeah.
And talks about like the drunk farmer comes upstairs holding a sheep and he goes, this is the pig I've been fucking. She goes, you idiot, that's the sheep. He goes, shut the fuck up. I was talking to the sheep. Funny. Just like that's like you don't hear people like actually like say those kinds of jokes anymore.
Yeah. Like I
don't like the crowd work in some of it. Some of the crowd work stuff bugs me. I'm like, that's not what I signed up for. I want to make me laugh.
Yeah,
don't make fun of somebody.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't like that either. Like, hey, it feels like you're going at somebody, and that's like you're way better at it, and they don't have a mic that you know.
I can make myself laugh by making fun of somebody.
Feels like you're just picking on somebody, and that's not my thing. That's why I don't watch. Like, I don't watch a lot of Andrew Schultz stand-up stuff because he's a crowd work kind of guy. Of like, I don't know. Yeah, it's not my thing. Write some shit.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
but that one too of like with Norm, I can't remember what show he was on. It was like the host telling a story about a guy that he'd met the one. It was like a famous guy, and it was right after he'd lost his son. He's like, I seen him a year later in an airport, and I went up to him, and I said, Norm just goes, I found your son.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it just like shut down
everything. What's the dude, the guy with like the hoarse voice from Curb Your Enthusiasm? He was on, and he's like, you can't say that. You can't say that. I didn't say it. He said it. It was a joke. I didn't write it. He said it. You know, it's like, you can't say that. You can't say that. It's like, have you not listened to him talk before?
And have you not heard that guy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's always Super Dave to me.
Yeah.
Super Dave Osborne.
Nick Swartzen has some funny stories like about him and Norm.
Yeah.
Just because
they were with
with Sandler and everything. It's funny.
He's one that's gotten a little like I went through my run with him. It's like it's all just kind of diarrhea. Is what you're talking? Yeah.
Like he's funnier in movies because he's goofy and
like his stand-up's like I had diarrhea.
Yeah. Yeah. I like him in movies.
And that's coming from a guy that talks about shit a lot.
He plays good parts. The ones that Sandler writes for him, he plays good parts for it. Grandma's Boy was funny. I mean, him being the gay guy and Chuck and Larry, hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I think did he fucking write Grandma's Boy?
He did write Grandma's Boy, yeah. Yeah, he wrote Grandma's Boy. It's just a Happy Madison production or whatever, but yeah. But yeah, him and Chuck and Larry, the gay brother, fucking hilarious. And then obviously like Benchwarmers. He's funny in Benchwarmers. And then the Just Go With It with Jennifer Aniston, who plays the German dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. And just, I'm not a fan of his stand-up.
No, I
There's
really
a lot of
like
guys. I'm not like a fan of Rogan's stand-up, to be fair.
No, his isn't funny to me.
And honestly, not really a Theo Von stand-up guy.
Nope, I don't really laugh at his stuff either.
Like, I like him more of the just
talking,
say shit.
Yeah. I get that way with a lot of people too. Just want to hear you talk because you say funny things just in conversation.
Yeah.
Bobby Lee's kind of one. I'm not a big stand-up. If he's tried it before, I've seen it a couple of minutes. Not great.
Yeah.
I like him talking.
He's gotten a little bit like Bert.
He likes to feed off of people too. So
he's gotten a little off like Bert for me. Of just a little like, hey, the fake outrage all the time.
Oh yeah.
Is like, okay, I need to put you aside for a little bit and then I'll come back later.
Yeah. But yeah, did you watch Segura's Bad Thoughts?
Yes.
Did you watch that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, that first episode though, when he was like fucking shits his pants, and it's like, I can see you.
Yeah.
You sent me the wrong picture.
Yeah. Wrong picture. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's some, you can tell it's Segura because it's some fucked up shit, and you can just tell that it's his mind because he's got a fucked up humor anyway. Yeah. But God, the alien, the video game where the dude gets fucked by the alien, hilarious. Yeah. And then he
just made it the whole
thing. Yeah, the whole front ad. What are you doing, man?
And then that last one with the fucking cock.
Yes.
Of like, yeah, sign me up.
Yeah. The Garth Brooks is still funny.
I gotta assume how pissed Garth Brooks is. Oh
God, yeah.
Because it was getting pretty heated with the whole where the bodies thing.
Yeah.
Like it was like
he was getting mad about it.
Where people were telling him like, hey, like Garth is aware of the situation.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
whatever.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, well, here's a 20-minute thing about
two episodes.
Yeah.
Here's 2 episodes worth of it. Super funny though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super funny. Like off the wall, but funny.
Well, and you can tell that too, because I think 3 of those episodes he filmed out of his own pocket.
Oh yeah.
Because that was another one of like he had some downtime, and he said had 3 of these, and it's like I think it's Rami Rami is like his director buddy. Said, hey, I think maybe want to film one of these, and he goes, looked at it and says, well, we can film 3 of them if we do them like shorts, and they just packed it in one day. And it was going to be another, hey, put it on your mom's house or whatever. And shop it. And Netflix bought it, and then they filmed some more. But
nice.
But it was one of those, you can buy it, but like, this is what it is.
Yeah. I'm not changing anything. Yeah. The one where Bobby Lee's wife is the fuck the sandwich guy is hilarious. There's some random. Wait. Your wife wants this. All right, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's, hey man, it sounds like you're not okay with me fucking your wife.
Yeah,
that's the best line. Like, it's a great line.
Well, it's my make a wish, you know. What?
Wait, he just the way he says it. Hey man, it sounds like you're not okay with me fucking your wife. Just like so nonchalant. Yeah, no, I'm not okay with that.
I didn't want this at all. It's gonna hurt her. Well, she's dying.
She's dying. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do all that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was a pretty good run of some things that popped out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm watch some movies.
I watched a lot of movies.
The Accountant 2, I watched that the other day.
Did I?
Good.
Yeah.
It's what you expect.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with it.
No.
I'm a huge John Bernthal fan.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been in a movie that I didn't like.
No.
Honestly. I wasn't a huge fan of Wolf of Wall Street, but I liked his character in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's an okay. It's a...
I didn't like the hype around it.
We're going to stretch the truth of what this guy actually did.
Yeah.
All right.
I just don't like this is the greatest movie of all time. And I'm like, Scorsese has done way better movies, guys. Like, Leo has done way better movies. You like it because you saw Margot Robbie's tits. That's it.
That's
and
fine.
There was Hook, Blow, and Hookers. That's why you liked it, guys.
It was like, at the end of the day, It's a guy that stole a bunch of money from fucking people and did drugs.
Yeah.
And went to prison.
And
for it. Sold out some people for it. So, what, I mean.
Not a good human.
That's the end of the.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the end of the story. I mean.
Yeah. But no, he's good. I enjoyed it.
I think I tried watching the new Daredevil series, and halfway through the first episode, I fell asleep. And then I woke up on like episode 4 and turned it off.
They didn't Disneyfy it as far as like making it soft.
Yeah.
They Disneyfied it as in, I don't need 3 of these episodes.
Yeah.
Like he's not even, and I understand that. Like there's 2 episodes that have literally nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
It's like, you didn't have to have these in there. You didn't have to have any of these.
They wonder why people's not watching their shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
like make it. It was 8 episodes or whatever. It's fine. Make it 6. Make it a little. Make them 6 longer episodes.
Yeah.
You didn't need a whole episode of this. You could have taken some of this and made it into this. I didn't need a whole episode about this. There was one where what's his dick wasn't even in it. Murdoch.
Huh.
It was all like Fisk and then like cops. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is stupid. I don't care about Fisk. It's called Daredevil.
It's a superhero show.
Yeah. I get it. I like the dude who plays Fisk. Is a great Wilson Fisk. I don't give a fuck about him.
No.
He's a bad guy. I don't care about the bad guy.
That's one of the reasons I liked, I mean, it was a good show too when BBC did the Sherlock.
Oh, yeah.
But like, there'd only be 5 episodes, but each episode was like an hour and a half.
Uh-huh.
Like, and it was like a movie.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, if you want to do something, just do it this way.
Yeah.
I hate throwaway episodes more than anything.
Yeah. I liked the Daredevil one. I didn't.
Yeah.
It was good. I didn't hate it by any means, but there was a couple episodes that were just awful.
I think it just kind of hit me a while ago of like, I'm just kind of done with Marvel. They kind of overdid it.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, like all your legacy people are like, you're trying to move on and
make new stuff, but yet you're bringing them back.
You can't make $250 million movies with people that nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
And then go, well, we lost money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody's going to the theaters. Like, well, you're not making shit anybody wants to watch.
No.
So.
Now, I did enjoy the Captain America movie, and then Thunderbolts was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did enjoy those 2. What else did I watch? Mobland was fantastic.
I haven't seen that.
God, Mobland was good. Super good.
Huh.
Tom Hardy's awesome.
I have to give that a watch.
Really solid. Oh, I just watched something else when he with him in it too. Can't remember what I just watched with him in it that I hadn't seen before. Is it? I wonder if it's new.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll tell you one that I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah.
Is after seeing the extended preview of not looking forward to the new Happy Gilmore.
No, it looks terrible.
It looks like everything you're showing, you're just kind of rehashing jokes.
Yeah.
So you tell me like Chubbs, you meet up with Chubbs' kids and he's missing his fucking hand also?
Yeah, exactly.
And you break it? Like what the fuck
it's not
are we?
Funny.
What are we doing?
Yeah. The Netflix one with him, The Havoc. The Netflix original movie.
Yeah. I haven't watched many of those. I just had a bad taste in my mouth from Netflix movies because they
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this one's actually, I enjoyed this one. Is it a Korean movie? The Train of Busan or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've seen that one, but it's like a big action movie.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it reminds me of like Bullet Train.
Okay.
Like the action in that, obviously on a train, but the scene in Daredevil where all the bad guys and it's just Punisher.
Oh, okay.
Like that action, but like gets the whole movie.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what like Havoc was like. The action, it was the same dude who made it.
Just kind of go.
And like the action's super like intense and hard. Yeah, I did enjoy the movie. It was good.
I think that's what people are missing as far as making movies of just go.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Hour 20, hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like your 2.5 hour movies, you can probably cut 45 minutes out of that of just bullshit that it's a one-off movie. Nobody gives a flying fuck that your third cousin touched your wiener when you were 7. That's why I kill people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You could just be a psycho.
Yeah.
I watched, was it fucking Nice Guys, man? I watched that again.
Dude, that's so good.
I think top 5 movie scenes of all time when they get rid of that body.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
oh, yeah.
just because you don't see it coming and it hits that fucking table.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I just watched it the other day, too.
It's just like, hey, having dinner, just bam.
Yeah, bam. Oh, God. He, like, Gosling in that is funnier than hell.
And
when he falls down the hill, trying to, like, shoot, yeah, I'm an actor, too. And he falls down the hill. Have you seen my gun?
When he's going to break his arm and he just keeps going, no.
Yeah, no.
You're going to tell the doctor it's a radio break of the... No. Yeah, that one, every time, I don't know how, I think I rewound it and watched the scene a couple times of just that body hitting.
Yeah.
It's like...
So funny. So funny.
We got to get rid of the body.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But like it's like none of those movies are fucking 3 hours long.
Yeah.
You could just make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching, they were talking about, I think it was Ed Helms, was talking about doing the first Hangover with Todd Phillips. And it was like, they'd be doing the scene and it'd be the conversation in the scene and there'd be pauses. He's like, no, you got to hit it. Like, we need to go. This is a comedy. Like, we don't have pauses.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be funny.
Yeah.
When it starts, we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, that's why it was wildly successful.
Yeah. There was no downtime in
it
that
just
movie.
went.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was,
I still haven't seen Sinners, and I'm very looking forward to watch that because I heard it was great.
yeah, people say that.
Yeah. Have you watched? Did you watch it? No.
I don't even know where to find it.
I don't either. That's why I'm trying to. It may not even be out yet.
I don't know.
It may not be out in the streaming digital world yet.
That was the one that
It got a second whole week at the IMAX, so I don't know if it is out
it
yet.
might not be.
Yeah.
And I'm not fucking paying for it, so.
No, I'm not paying for it. What am I?
I
just wait a little
fucking
longer.
Sucker.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was, got a lot of pub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I seen the previews of it, or I've seen clips of it, and it looks kind of cool. I think we talked about it a while ago.
Yeah.
But just how good, like, there's some solid vampire movies. Like, I'm a vampire movie fan. Like, solid.
They're all pretty good.
They're all pretty good.
Take out the
Twilight ones.
But it was wildly successful.
Super successful. They're good. Because you can go any direction with them. Because it's a fucking vampire.
Yeah.
Just awesome. Awesome vampire movies. I did not watch the new Nosferatu or whatever. I didn't watch that one. I haven't seen that. I saw a picture of what he looks like, and it was gross.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to watch 2 hours of this guy trying to bang Johnny Depp's daughter.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that.
I like, the vampires should be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you want to be thinking like, hey, it's not fucking half bad being a vampire.
Yeah. I get to live forever, and I get to look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine looking like Michael B. Jordan forever. The attractive guy.
Yeah. You get trained by Rocky.
I didn't say he'd box. I didn't say he'd fight.
He fucking could.
Well,
I still haven't gotten over that.
I know. Forget about it.
I don't know why.
Forget about it.
He's like, well, I've been trained by... It's like, it's fucking Roy Jones. What are you fucking talking about, dude? Well, I got trained by Rocky. Fucking Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. It's fine.
God, it fucking bothered me.
It's okay.
I get fucking sent over the edge rather quick in my old age.
But that's what, but like, it's good. All the vampire. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't imagine this one being bad.
Yeah.
Even like the corny vampire movies are funny.
Yeah.
Like From Dusk Till Dawn, still one of my favorites.
Yeah. Fucking Vampire in Brooklyn, man.
Vampire in Brooklyn's great.
Holy motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is like, that's a top fucking line right there.
It's great. It's awesome.
I don't know fuck Wolf is.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I can't be bad because like the track record of vampire movies is pretty good.
Pretty good. You're going to get some, even as cheesy as that 80s one, the fucking Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Still a good movie.
Still good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And even like the when they try to make it scary, like it's really not that scary.
Yeah. 30 Days of Night is
30
phenomenal.
Days of Night is awesome. And I guarantee nobody's seen it.
Most people haven't.
No.
Dude, when that guy, the normie comes in and just eats the raw hamburger, is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty gross. And that dude's in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That guy's in a lot of movies. Yeah, just eating the raw hamburger in the restaurant.
And you know he did it, too.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm an actor.
Yeah, I'll eat it. It's gross, man.
Yeah.
It's gross. You don't have to. They're like, sir, we don't want you. No.
Oh, I'll do it.
You're going to get salmonella. It's for the movie.
If it's fresh, it's fine. You can eat it.
But yeah, that movie's awesome. Yeah. When he turned, like, I'm like, he's gonna turn himself into a vampire. Does that work? I mean, I know he's gonna die. Like, he knows he's gonna die, that's what I think. And when I first watched it, I'm like, oh, sweet, he's gonna turn himself into a vampire. He's gonna obviously go kill that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he's just gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like in my, I was like 12 when I saw the movie, and I'm like, he's gonna be good, he'll be fine. And then he dies, and I'm like, that makes sense. He turned into it in the daylight. Like, he's a vampire.
Yeah,
I'm glad he did die.
Yeah, he needed to.
Because if he would have lived, it would have been stupid.
Yeah,
because all the other vampires left. Oh, the 30 Days of Night reminded me of this. I had watched the
Yep.
True Detective.
Okay.
The newest. I don't know if you watched any of the True Detectives. The newest season.
The first season I watched.
The newest season is called Night Country. Is
that the Alaska one?
Yeah, the Alaska one. But it's set in the 30 days of night and the darkness and everything. And it takes you. It's really, really good. It starts off pretty great. The middle 3 episodes, it takes you in a complete direction, and then it finishes up.
Yeah.
In the complete opposite direction, but you're glad it was there, because the direction that the middle episodes were taking you were like, this is like sci-fi, you know what I mean, like ghosts and supernatural shit.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like, all right, well, this is True Detective.
Yeah,
like and then when it actually kind of wraps itself up, you're like, great, makes total sense to me. Yeah. And I did enjoy that one. It was good. I like that series is pretty good. I've watched them all.
I only watched the first series, and then I think I just got rid of HBO when the second season came out, and just never.
The second season.
That was a Vince Vaughn one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's probably the worst one.
Shitty.
It's probably the worst one because it doesn't. I don't know, Vince Vaughn being that guy.
Yeah,
it's just hard to because I just laugh at him. You know what I mean?
Just be Vince Vaughn.
Yeah,
do those.
And he's not. He doesn't try to be like a badass, but he is, because he owns. He's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you can tell he's also Vince Vaughn because he owes a lot of people money too, and they're trying to kill him. So
I like that the Bad Monkey thing was good.
Yeah.
I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew we talked about that one of like, well, the way you're saying that, like the middle 3 episodes of like that one fucking Colin Farrell TV show is like, now he's an alien.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? This was actually was going to be a good show, I felt like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm an alien.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't like it.
I don't know why we went here.
Yeah.
But, seemed like an old school detective story, but okay.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to think of other things that I've seen. It's hard telling because I got that illegal thing. So when a new one pops up, like I just watch it and then I forget.
I'm shocked that still works.
So, it's a real company. Like people actually pay like a subscription for it.
I understand.
So I'm surprised it works too, but it still does. So
yeah,
I watched. I'm a big A24 guy.
Yeah.
So I watched the unicorn one. Did you ever hear about that one? It's a unicorn. It's a movie
about unicorns.
Yeah, essentially, yes.
Like a scary movie about unicorns. Like, do they?
Yeah, they start like killing people with it, and it's actually not bad. It's really not.
I mean, I kind of find it funny. I mean, I like the turn that they take.
When you go, I mean, if you just have like the open mind, like this is a movie about unicorns, it's not going to be real, then you're fine.
Yeah.
If you go in there thinking like, well, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why is that unicorn taking her anally? That's not something that happens.
But it's got Paul Rudd in it.
Yeah.
And Jenna Ortega. And it's good. I did enjoy it. But again, I like those movies because they are usually odd.
Yeah.
They're usually short. And again, they just get to the point.
Is that Tim Robinson ones, I think, is an A24.
The Friendship?
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen good reviews
fucking
of it.
Hilarious. They're both each other, and then they just happen to meet each other.
Yeah.
Like Paul Rudd acts like Paul Rudd, and Robinson acts like Tim Robinson. Says goofy shit, and then they're friends.
Dude, I seen somebody doing a review of it when they came out of the theater. It was this chick in the shirt she was wearing. I don't know if she just made it herself, but it was like a black T-shirt and the white lettering and stuff. And it was the fucking egg from his show where he's like 40 eggs.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a picture of that egg guy.
Uh-huh.
And they just said, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, because that's one of my favorite things. Like, got a bush? What the hell? One egg is 40 eggs. We should be able to watch a little porn at work. I could use a new season of that too. I fucking love that show.
I did not like the new one he did. I thought it was stupid. He came out with like a new show with him and his buddy, the black dude who makes like appearances in it. They came out with something new. Oh,
I Think You Should Leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
just skits.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was as funny as I Think You Should Leave.
Oh, is there a different one than I Think You Should Leave?
It's a different one. They came up with like a new one.
Oh, what's that? A different
one. I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
Maybe it was Netflix.
Well, Netflix is I Think You Should Leave.
Then it's not Netflix. It's on a different platform.
Original one was Detroiters.
Yeah,
is what
it's
they
not.
Were, which is fucking phenomenal.
There's some good ones in there. But the one on I Think You Should Leave that like nobody finds it as funny as I do is when they're doing the ghost tour. And he can swear, and he just, how much jizz is everywhere? He's just like yelling it.
Yeah. I thought we
so funny because I think it's something that I would do, or something that we would, like. Can we swear on this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah! How much do you think I have a lot of sex and just throw their jizz everywhere in here? It's like what the hell?
One where he's like. The lady played a joke on him in the office or whatever, and he's like, I almost killed myself.
the whoopee cushion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Farts? Yeah. I almost killed myself.
Yeah, Detroiters, I actually just watched, it's only 2 seasons, but I just rewatched that again.
Yeah.
That one with his dad, he goes, his little secret wasn't my shit. That doesn't make it better.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you should. Yeah, but I think you should leave. And again, there's ones that I have to skip through because it's like I don't find it funny, which is I think is okay.
They're in like 5 minutes or whatever. It's like
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, like the Will Forte thing, like the long hair getting stuck under the van. I'm like, this is a little longer than it should have been.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's some ones that you're like the one where the pay it forward one.
You have to
where he orders and then drives around real fast.
Oh yeah.
It was too long for me.
Yeah,
it was funnier. It should have just cut after the first time, not a whole other around. You know what I mean? It's like it's funnier that what you did, and then that was good. Like, I don't know. To me, that one was too long. Don't keep doing it. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Pay for his, and then drive around and order a bunch, and then put it on the next lady, and then cut it.
Yeah.
Don't get in an argument with the lady behind you. Like, it's not as funny.
Yeah, the one, the hot dog one.
The hot
where
dog
he's
one.
Like, you're the one dressed like a hot dog, and he's like, so's this guy, and he's like,
The problem is, it could be any one of us.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Just take 5 or 6 suits.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah. Should spank our butts.
But dude, like. The opening of Detroiters, that first episode with the fucking hot tub guy, and they like boiled the water. He's like, it's like that's your cold open. I'm like, that's fucking
hilarious.
As soon as I seen it, I'm like, I'm gonna like this show.
That was good.
Yeah, we want to talk a little sports here.
Yeah. Yeah, what are your fucking Bengals doing?
Oh, my God. First off, let's go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Because we haven't talked for a while.
Yeah.
They released the schedule.
Uh-huh.
And like I just see all the Bengals fans, fuck, it looks like 12-5 to me. It's like, this looks like a fucking 6-13 or
Yeah.
what have we got? 17 games now, 6-11.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's a tough fucking schedule.
Yeah.
They're like, and the way they breeze through it, like, because they played Denver, and they're like, that's a win. It's like, there's no fucking way that's a win. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is that a win?
Yeah. Denver should have beat them last year in Cincinnati.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The defense hadn't gotten any better.
No.
They've pissed off everybody on the defensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
The Trey Hendrickson thing of, like, I just get so pissed off because they do it. It's kind of weird to say that they do things like Jerry Jones, but they do is they just push people off, and it's like, it goes up like $5 million every year you fucking wait.
Yeah.
If you would have signed Jamar Chase last year when you said you were gonna, you would have got him at $31 million.
Yeah.
Now it's 42 a year.
Uh-huh.
T. Higgins, you would have got at 25. Now it's 29. Trey Hendrickson, you would have got at 28.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be 35.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Uh-huh.
Well, we didn't know if we don't want to sign him to they basically want to sign Trey Hendrickson to a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
Is what they want to do.
Uh-huh.
Of like,
because he's what, 32?
Fucking
33?
trade him.
Yeah, trade him then.
Get something for him.
And then you're trying to make the new guy sign a clause where if you get hurt, you don't get any guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Or if you do something you screw up.
Now, that's a clause. Everybody's like, well, other teams do it. It's like, yeah, but the Bengals have never fucking done it.
The Bengals have tried in the past, and it has done the same thing. It's been rejected.
Like, just sign the kid.
Yeah.
If he's really fucking good, you'd like to re-sign him.
Yeah. And he doesn't have if this person would have had a past.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I remember when the Cardinals drafted Tyrann Mathieu. He signed that clause because he had a past to him.
Yeah.
Which it makes total sense. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
This guy hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah. You're going to, because what the Bengals would do is like, well, you were late to 2 meetings, so
there you go.
Detrimental, all your guaranteed money for the next 4 years is gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's just, don't play me for a quarter. Don't
you
start
still
me.
have the fucktard on your team that you drafted last year.
Yeah.
That wasn't showing up to practices, wasn't,
Uh-huh.
Hey, you missed practice. There's pictures of him at the fucking casino.
Yeah.
Still on the fucking team. He played the next week. What are we doing?
Yeah. What's that, D
10
lineman
years
from Clemson?
No, it's that fucking receiver.
Oh, yeah.
They kept having to fucking suspend him. It's like, you're bringing him back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
We need him.
He played 2 fucking games.
We need him.
But it's like, and the only knock on this guy is fantastic athlete, gets a lot of pressure, just doesn't get any sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you might want to work on his skill set. That's what you said when you got him. Maybe get him in the fucking building.
Yeah. Idiots. Yeah.
And then I will agree with what McAfee and them said, because I was a little pissed at that guy, like, because you didn't know. It's just like, what are you
doing?
The fucking money's slotted, man. You're not getting any more money. And then you hear him talk at his locker that day. It's like, no, you're fucking right, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a bunch of fucking morons.
Yeah, because that's what you hear. You hear the rookie hasn't signed yet, and you assume it's his fault. He's pushing for more money.
Well, here's the other one. Fucking Travis Hunter hadn't signed either.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything about that.
No.
Of like,
yeah. He hasn't signed because he's the number 1 pick, and he's trying to get his money.
Like,
and you're fighting, are you number 1 pick corner money, or are you number 1 pick receiver money?
Yeah. And that's the other one is, he could have signed the waiver like the other guys did so he can practice. Like, yeah, but he could sign that waiver to a fucking contract that said if he gets hurt in this fucking week, he loses all his money.
Yeah.
What are we fucking talking about here?
It just doesn't make any sense. They don't make any sense.
They just make, like, it's over. Like, their windows, like, they're not making the playoffs. They're not.
No, I wouldn't say they're not making the playoffs, but their window of Super Bowl,
it's over.
It's over because of your defense is now atrocious. We saw what their offense can do last year. It's really good. It's so good that their offensive line alone almost got them to the playoffs. Almost just them alone.
Yeah. Because they lost 5 games where they scored over 35 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about that.
Think about that. Yeah.
Even if you had a defense that held people to 25 points, you'd have been like fucking 12-5.
Yeah. if you had a mid-level, if you're ranked 17th, you're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If your defense is ranked 17th or 18th, you're in the playoffs. Not 30th.
Yeah. That's the one with me of like, hey, I'm all for they're, trying to keep, and I got shit against Joe Burrow too of like, get your money and stuff, but don't say, I want them to do this and get this guys and then take all the fucking money.
Yeah.
Like the salary cap is real.
Yeah, or stay healthy, Joe.
They say other teams do it. It's like, they work through. If Kansas City did it, but you notice they cut everybody and traded away one of their wide receivers that you'd have been pissed. So if they trade away Jamar Chase, are you going to be happy with that?
Yeah.
Because Patrick Mahomes didn't bitch about that.
Nope.
I mean.
But they knew they weren't going to pay Tyreek Hill. Yeah.
Get rid of him. That's what I hate what they do is they're going to make Trey Hendrickson
the highest paid.
Well, they can't.
Yeah.
They just don't have it. They're going to not pay him. He's going to end up showing up like fucking week 8 or whatever. You wasted a year of the guy's career. And they're probably going to fucking franchise tag him then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they won't trade him.
No. I didn't know they'll trade him.
He didn't have any value.
Hendrickson?
You can get a 5th round pick.
He's higher.
He has no value.
Why does
he doesn't
have
a contract?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm going to give you a 2nd round pick and then have to pay the guy $40 million?
Yeah. No, I get it.
That's the...
No, but I'm saying we've seen it happen where he's traded to a team just because he's pissed off and he signs a 1-year deal.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah.
But the Bengals are going to want
they're going to want something obviously big for him.
Yeah.
Or the Bengals aren't because they're idiots.
They're just going to keep him and he'll walk next year.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, at best you probably get like a 4th rounder and a 7th rounder for him because they got to sign him to a contract.
Yeah.
And he's not going to do it for 20.
Yeah.
If it is a 1-year deal, it's going to be 35.
Yeah.
That's all, to be fair, I think the pass rusher is a little fucking overrated. It's a shitty stat because the 3 top guys, how their team's doing.
Yeah, the Browns and the Steelers are
Browns, Steelers, and Bengals.
Well, Watt hasn't returned to camp either.
Yeah,
which could be why he's you know what I mean? Which sucks for the Bengals because he hasn't signed yet. So you're going to wait till see what he signs for.
Well, Henderson's got to know he ain't getting anywhere near.
No.
You can just look at the cap and know that ain't happening. But it's one of those ones of everybody's like, oh, man, you got to pay him. You got to pay him for. They're not worth it. Like,
you can have a bunch of them.
You can get guys like, because the sack itself only matters in the 4th quarter. The QB pressure matters. But it's one of those things of, hey, the top 3 guys, the last 3 seasons, it's been those 3 guys.
Yeah.
And throw Max Crosby in there on another shitty team.
Yeah.
It's like all the teams that have the sack leaders are missing the fucking playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, and Denver has a bunch of them that rush the passer, and there's like literally like 5 of them that come in that rotate in.
And where's the problem?
Yeah.
The people who have shit that pushes up the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, look at the Bills. Look at the Ravens.
Look at the Eagles.
Look at the Eagles. Yeah, I mean, the Ravens haven't had a premier pass rusher since Terrell Suggs.
Probably.
Clowney was on the team, but he used them in situations.
But he wasn't.
No,
he's not a rusher though.
No.
That's really not
That's
his
what I'm
job.
saying. Like Suggs to me has been the last one that was up there in sacks.
And with this day and age, if you actually look at it, like all the top tier quarterbacks are wiggly. All the top tier rushers run past the quarterback. Like Trey Hendrickson runs past the quarterback a lot, and they slip right out that of like.
Yeah, the only really passer that's like I would say like Crosby and Watt are a little bit more wiggly than sometimes Garrett is, but
like the only one I honestly think is worth the money is Max Crosby because he didn't come off the field.
Yeah, God.
He flips like TJ only plays one side of the field.
Yeah, honestly, Max Crosby reminds me of a skinny JJ Watt.
Yeah,
a more fluid JJ Watt. JJ was very stiff a lot. You know what I mean? Like it looked like he was stiff a lot of time. That dude is as fluid as it gets.
Yeah,
and his hip movement and everything. I mean,
and he does a lot in the
run game and everything.
And I'll be the first. Like I want him to sign Trey Henderson and keep him. But like this is a decision that should have been made before the draft.
Oh yeah,
I would have been fine if you traded him because I don't value the pass rusher.
Yeah.
on the outside that much. I go more of the Belichick school of like, you rush up the sides, you get past that quarterback, you're not fucking playing.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll push from the center and push them to you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what their defense is going to be like, but people are like...
Yeah, 12-5.
And the fact that all the fucking fans take the side of the Brown family.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like, it's not their fault.
Like, this hadn't been happening for,
Yeah.
I don't do hardly anything on Twitter. I don't do anything hardly on social media at all, but I just flipped through Twitter, and it was like, within 3 minutes was... It was just a Bengals post because they do that rule the jungle thing. It had like 4 pictures of people. It was like, who should be the first one to rule the jungle this year? And I was like, one of the first 10 comments was just like, Trey Hendrickson might be available to do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
should have got more traction than it did.
Yeah.
But it's like, one of the first other comment was like, Carson Palmer would be awesome. It's like, he fucking hates it. He was going to retire.
Yeah.
Are you people fucking...
Yeah, say he hates Cincinnati.
Yeah.
He has been public about hating Cincinnati.
Still to this day.
Yes, very much so.
I fucking hate that place.
Uh-huh. They did nothing for my career. He's like, I liked Oakland better than Cincinnati. He said those words.
Yeah.
Which is funny because nobody liked it in Oakland.
No.
Only the atmosphere did they like. That was it.
Well, the thing you always hear is everybody seems to like Cincinnati, like living in the city or Northern Kentucky, wherever they want to go. But it's just a Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, the organization's a joke.
It's like you made it to the and you were 0.3 of a second from winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Half a step.
100%.
I mean,
yeah. And if Odell Beckham doesn't get hurt, you're not winning. You get blown out, yeah, for sure.
That was not going well.
And he was winning the MVP.
Thank God they put so much paint on those fields.
Yeah, I know. My God. But I've had honestly, being a Denver fan, I've enjoyed our offseason. We've been smart. We got what we needed. I love the draft because they were pushing for running back. They're like, oh, they need to trade up for the running back. And we took the second best corner and didn't move at all. And then, like all of our signings I've liked, like our secondary, 3 of the 4 starters are all pros. Yeah. It's awesome. Like I really like what we did with the defense. And then we just signed J.K. Dobbins. I like that move. I like that. Why wouldn't you? I mean, as long as he can stay healthy, you have a stable of running backs anyway.
Gives you 10 to 12 a game. Yeah. And he can still burst it.
Yeah. We have 3 other running backs. Yeah. I mean, we drafted the one in the 3rd round. We have, and I liked, the dude from Notre Dame, that Audric Estime, I liked him last year when he played for us. It was good. Just because we don't have a guy with a name doesn't mean. Yeah. And we got the little guy for passing situations, the McLaughlin or whatever. I'm happy.
Yeah,
happy.
That's I really like what Denver. It's kind of in my about missing the playoffs thing of like you're not beating the Ravens. They're going to win the division.
Yeah. Chiefs.
Call Kansas City. Yeah, that's where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Kansas City's going to win that division. The Broncos have locked a wild card spot in my mind.
I mean, somewhat,
like that's one of them that's just gone. Of like, you're flirting with you're not going to win the division as a Bengal. You're shooting for a wild card, and I think Denver's got one.
It's a tough one. I mean, our schedule's not horrible.
No,
not horrible.
But I think that's the leap you're going to make. I think you're going to be a solid. I think you're going to push for the fucking league.
The one
for the division.
Yeah. I think we could too, just based off of just a swing of things. You know what I mean? Just that we finally have a quarterback and our defense is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And what I liked about it was people like, just again, social media, people were like, they need a weapon. I'm like, have you ever watched Sean Payton?
Yeah.
He has a different target all the time. Name his best receiver he had when he was there. Statistically, Michael Thomas, very short-lived. His next best one, Marcus Colston.
Yeah.
Who? You know what I mean? Like, he was there for a bunch of years.
Michael Thomas had more catches and fucking yards than anybody, and he did it off fucking slants for the most part.
Exactly. And then you had Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we need the tight. We got the tight end. You signed Evan Ingram. You're not getting anything else.
Yeah.
You can't. One, we don't have the money yet.
Yeah, you still have Russell.
We still have Russell money, and this is the last year of that. Thank God. But it's like you have somebody who you're never getting Jimmy Graham again because nobody's that. Nobody's that. You have a guy who's athletic who can do similar things, but there's a reason he's on 3 teams in 5 years, 7 years, however long he's been in the league. Like, he's not fantastic. Yeah. Do I like the signing? Yeah, our tight end, like, some of the tight ends were built like myself.
Yeah.
Like, they were just very blocking tight ends. They weren't the athletic go receiving tight ends.
Any NFL tight end can get you 5 catches a game.
Yeah.
And that's all he needs.
And they had them, and they had the guys last year. Now, I thought the way that everybody was going after it, I thought they would have pushed to sign Gesicki a little harder than, but obviously he stayed with Cincinnati, which is fine. But I just thought like his build was what they were looking for. Yeah. But I mean, whatever. I liked the offseason. We didn't spend much money. We got the things that we needed. The linebacker. Yeah. I mean, fuck, if that dude can stay healthy, it's like Jesus.
Yeah. I like everything about Denver. I really do. Mm-hmm. And you got one arm behind your back.
Yeah.
So if you're making these pushes, hey, wait till you free up $40 million.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean.
Yeah, then, well, that's the thing, because you got to pay, like, our young defensive line, they're going to pay next year when the money goes off because they don't want to lose them. Yeah. Like Jonathan Cooper and Benito and a couple of the other guys. It's like you're going to want to sign those guys now because they're not top tier guys.
Yeah, sign them now.
So you sign them now and then you're fine. Yeah. You don't have to worry about the drama.
Yeah.
Some of the interior guys, I think that's probably the next best option. Like our interior D-line needs some work. But you did draft, or you signed the big run stopper from New Orleans or something like that. That was their other free agent signing. And then you had they drafted somebody too that's a big dude. So we'll see.
And that's what makes me so sad is we have one guy holding out, our rookies holding out, and anybody that made any tackles in the run game, they fucking let go.
They let go, yeah. And then what's his face retired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were going to cut him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like,
dude, I would love to actually sit down and compare the Super Bowl roster till now.
Yeah.
I would really like to, just to see even backups.
Yeah.
Backups who played, who are still no longer there.
Like somebody put the 2 deep out that I saw, or the 3 deep out that I saw of what's on the roster now. It's like, who the fuck? It's like watching the beginning of Major League.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this guy? This guy's
exactly.
dead.
This guy's dead, yeah. Yeah.
Think about this. Eli Apple could come back and fucking start.
Yeah.
And he was a detriment to the team that made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He was your weak link. He was guarding Odell.
He would probably be number 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, God damn. Fucking shit
Crazy.
Talker, though, man. For a guy that gets burned all the time, man, he fucking talks some shit.
Guy sucks, man, but you're right. Could talk some smack.
That's, I don't think they could beat Pittsburgh. Like, if Rodgers is 50% of what he was, the fucking defense can't stop that.
Yeah.
They couldn't stop. Like, it was a problem. It was a game that me and Sean went to. Like, DK Metcalf was a problem for the Bengals a couple years ago when they were better on defense with Tyrod Taylor throwing them the ball.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I like Tyrod Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Not Aaron Rodgers.
Does Aaron Rodgers actually do something this year?
2 wins.
Do you think that's all he has?
I think that's what he gives you.
You think he gives them 2 more wins?
They're a 9-8 team. I think he gives them 2 wins. They get to 11.
I would agree with that.
You know, like they beat with Aaron Rodgers playing the way he played the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Like they beat the Bengals that whatever week 16.
Yeah.
They beat the Bengals. They don't lose that game.
And
it's that.
I like him signing with the Steelers for 2 reasons. Obviously, Tomlin is, you're not going to hear drama.
No.
Like you did with Saleh and this and that. You're not going to hear that. Second thing is, Arthur Smith learned from what's his dick who's in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Who Rodgers had an MVP underneath him.
Yeah.
So there is some similarities there with the play actions, and then Rodgers then can add his stuff that he can do.
Yeah.
And just I love the progression stuff. Yeah. The stuff that looks the same that we hit different things off of. Now you have a quarterback who can do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the signing. I mean, it does nothing for them. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs without him.
They might win the division. I mean, who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows? If they split with Baltimore, they might, because Baltimore's schedule's hell.
But they're going to get in the playoffs, and they'll get beat by Buffalo or Kansas City. I mean, they're not winning a Super Bowl.
No.
It's honestly, it's a good signing because it'll get them, it solidifies. And if you get hot, you get hot. You get in the dance, you get in the dance.
Yeah.
But you can go on the other side of it and said, hey, if you go with Mason, maybe you can actually fucking draft somebody.
Yeah.
And not be picking in the 20s every year.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the other one that people forget about.
Yeah.
Their defense fucking sucked last year, and that's the Steelers.
Yeah, their defense was bad.
But they think, hey, we got Rodgers and we got Metcalf. It's like, hey, you forget, like, people just ran it up the fucking middle on you guys, and you didn't stop anybody.
No.
I mean, you only beat the Bengals the one time because they couldn't stop you for some reason.
Yeah.
They're the only team that couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I didn't say that yet, but I was thinking it. When TJ Watt's not on the field, you guys suck.
Yeah, terrible.
And that's weird because you should have other people.
Yeah. But it's like that.
And how does everybody suck when he's off the field? He only plays defense.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense.
And it bothers me so fucking much. But it is classic Steelers the way it is now. The whole fucking Renegade thing.
Yeah.
It's the song. I seen somebody say this. He goes, it's typical Steelers. Is it starts out hard and it finishes soft.
Yeah.
It's like the oh mama. It's like that's cool as shit with the bells.
Yeah.
And then the actual song.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this isn't cool anymore.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you should play the beginning and then hit it with something hard.
Yeah.
It's like
the beginning. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
because it gives you goosebumps when you're there. And I'm not even. I've been there twice.
Yeah,
and it's awesome. And then it's like
the king is.
You guys do this every time?
All the fucking time.
Like I'm like, it should be like maybe just night games. You know what I mean? Like, let's make this stick. You do it when you're down 30 because I've seen you down a lot.
They'll do it 3 times in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, which is weird. Do it one time. Start of the fourth, I get it.
But it's like one of those ones of like, hey, this is fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then when the singing happens, it's like, this is a soft ass song.
Because it's kind of goofy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking Billy Madison, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But I thought that was regular season. You guys are fucking studs. Playoff.
Makes sense. Yeah. Been like that since they lost the Browns that year.
Yeah. Oh my God. I remember watching that game, fucking texting with George. He was losing his
I bet he was.
shit.
I was watching it with all Browns fans just losing it.
But then again, like they started making a comeback going, oh my God, if the Browns blow this fucking game.
Yeah. There was a lot of bets placed the night I was watching it that were not fulfilled. I think one of them was because wasn't there like an interception like right before the end of the half, or like a scoop and score or something? Yeah. The guy goes, if there's a defensive touchdown right here, I'll run. He lives like a half a mile from the stop sign at his house. He goes, I'll run to the stop sign and back naked. We're like, deal, done. You said it. You can't go back on it. 3 plays later, the score, the Tua or Laffy or whatever the hell the guy's last name was that was on the team. Scoops and scores for a touchdown. We're like, get fucking undressed. Like, I was more pumped to watch him run his old ass naked
fucking
down
January.
Back. Yeah. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't do that one. He's like, I was just kidding. We're like, you pussy.
Don't say shit.
Yeah. We're keeping you to it.
Yeah. But, I mean, everything is for naught because obviously Justin Fields and the Jets are they're
going to win it all.
They're just going to fucking cook. Yeah. I think that'd be the funniest fucking thing. If they just went out and just like won the division.
That'd be awesome.
It'd just be.
Yeah. It would be funny. For sure.
Yeah, I think it'd be.
For sure it'd be
fucking
funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it would be.
But I like trying to guess too of like who's the fucking team going to be. Obviously it was Washington last year of like, I don't know. Probably Atlanta. Probably because that division, I mean.
Sucks. Yeah. Watch it be Carolina.
You just do it.
Watch it be Carolina.
They
Watch
played
it be
some
the
okay
Saints.
games.
Watch it play the Saints with no quarterback.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. I don't know. I don't know if there is a team this year.
There will be. There always is.
Will be. There will be. To me, it's got to be somebody who... it's not a new coach, but I think it's a guy who's like it wouldn't shock me if the Giants were this team.
No.
Just because Dayball is on the edge of his seat.
Yeah.
He's got a little fire in him anyway. They haven't done bad things this offseason.
Right.
Watch them, win 10 games.
Yeah.
Just something weird. Like not make the playoffs or anything cool that Washington did, but something like that.
That, and I think
just because they drafted a dart kid.
Yeah.
Just to see if that happened.
Because I don't see anybody out because Arizona's never going to be that.
No.
I don't think the Chargers.
No, because they're not.
I think they just are what they are.
They are. And it didn't matter what they do or what Harbaugh does because Harbaugh's going to do what he does.
Yeah.
And that's what you're getting 10 to 11 wins. Maybe. And that's it.
Yeah.
And you're going to play Harbaugh football.
Yeah. I assume, we get another month in, everybody's going to be pounding Chicago like they do every year. Well, they got fucking, what's his name from Detroit? And
he is going to do to Chicago what he did to Detroit in the playoffs and try to do all this fancy shit.
Yeah.
Instead of just do what he knows how to do what you do. He's going to come in and then he's going to lose them games just like he lost them playoff games.
Yeah.
By doing fancy shit. He's going to get him in a position to win a game and then try to fancify it and fucking lose it all in a trick play or something stupid like that instead of just doing what you do. The only thing he's going to do is he's going to give Caleb Williams development in an offense of here's what you do, here's what you do, this is what you're looking for, this is what you do here. Like he's going to give him structure and not just go out there and say, good luck. Because that's what it looked like his first year.
And then on the other side of things,
either
Minnesota or Detroit's going to shit the bed.
Detroit.
Probably Detroit
I
because
think
they
Detroit
lost everything.
Yeah, I think Detroit shits the bed because I think everybody expects Minnesota to shit the bed because of
the
JJ McCarthy thing because we don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any high on him. I think the expectation in Detroit now has leveled itself up. And all the cool things that Campbell has said now need to then come into fold. Because all of your grit, all of your things now have to mean something because you've lost two things. Two big pieces. Now, I don't think the Aaron Glenn thing is a big loss because he wasn't that great anyway because your defense kind of sucked with a lot of talent.
Yeah.
But losing the offensive coordinator I think sucks.
Yeah.
Because he was good at what he did.
No.
But I do think Detroit is the one that shits the bed. And not in a way like, not old Detroit, not like 2 wins, but I don't think they make the playoffs.
No.
They're definitely not winning 14 games.
No.
But I don't think they missed the playoffs. Or I do think they missed the playoffs. Because I don't think Goff is Goff.
I think you could take a look at that whole... And the only reason I said Minnesota is because he was doing 9-10 wins just piecing together quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And now, coming off an injury, they're like, all right, we're settled in. This is our guy.
Yeah.
And then it just shits it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you the other one, though, of fucking Packers.
Yeah.
Fucking Jair Alexander going to fucking Baltimore.
Isn't it stupid?
I mean, for fucking $4 million.
6. In a 1 year, you couldn't sign him you couldn't give him $6 million.
Yeah. And I looking at the Bengals of you have nobody that can fucking guard the ball.
I know.
That you didn't have that?
Yeah. I was I'm like, where is he going? And I'm like, I bet he winds up, or my first thought was I bet he winds up in Seattle.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. And I'm like, no. I said, this has got a Pete Carroll thing all over it. I bet he winds up in Vegas. And then when he signed with the Ravens, I'm like, motherfucker, that was my third guess.
Yeah.
Those were the 3 teams in my mind that I thought he'd sign with.
Just fucking pissed me off.
The Bills could have used him.
Yeah.
Bills could have really used him because their secondary is kind of iffy.
Yeah, they need some.
Yeah. One of them's half dead. And the other, the corners and stuff just aren't what they used to be. Tre'Davious White's not what he used to be.
Well, he hardly ever plays.
I know.
Fucking hurt half the year. I mean, tell you the one that got me the other day is with Kelsey being it, and there's hey, he's lost some weight. He's looking good. It's okay, so y'all going to admit that he was fat last year?
Yeah, he was super fat last year, yeah.
Because nobody wanted to... Well, he's just not putting up the numbers. Well, he gained 30 fucking pounds.
Yeah, he looked terrible last year.
Horrible.
Horrible.
It's well, he looks really good. It's he looks like he did the other 14 fucking years he's played.
Yeah, exactly. Last year he looked like shit.
Last year was terrible.
The low lights from the Super Bowl are super bad.
Yeah.
The one where he's just standing there and didn't like fire off the ball, didn't do anything, and then like throws his hands up at the end. It's like, how out of shape are you?
Yeah.
How out of shape are you, dude? Because you're not even like, you look tired.
Yeah. And hey, I get it, man. You were happy.
Yeah. You went on tour.
Yeah.
You know,
just like,
your podcast is nice, but if you're done, you're done.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're not doing it, then
don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah, that was like, man, he looks good. Like, that's how he's supposed to look. Like nobody just wanted to say, well, he's getting old. It's like, nah, he got fat.
He got fat. Yeah.
And it wasn't like he put on muscle. Like, he was jiggling when he was running.
Yeah, his like, that 87 was stretched out pretty far.
Like, 87. I think that's what McAfee would always say with the white ones when he'd get a gut, because then you see his belly button, like like the cavern going in. It's like, it's getting old.
The soup bowl's popping out of there. Not good.
Get a little more brown sugar on mine. That's one of the better lines, too. Let's just get out of here. 2 dragons. Fuck. It was a good football talk, man.
Yeah. It was nice to have some football talk.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know about college-wise.
I haven't really done anything with college.
It's a stain. It's only fucking 5 or 6 teams.
Yeah.
It's like the odds of Ohio State, because I think Ohio State and Texas are tied, or 1 and 2 for the odds to win the national championship.
If Ohio State wins the national championship, hell froze over.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I mean,
I wouldn't be shocked if they lost to Michigan again.
Well, I mean, fuck. It's kind of standard.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just wouldn't be shocked. They haven't done anything to not.
No. I mean, I'm interested in the Sand kid, but like people thinking that he's just going to be like a world beater is like, hey, kid's fucking like 19 years old. I mean, let's calm down.
You have no idea.
Now, granted, like, yeah, you have a guy that you just fucking throw the ball up. Like if the Sand kid is anything, I think it's fairly obvious that the receiver wins the Heisman.
Oh, yeah.
Like if he's anything. Because it's like if he goes for another 15 to 20 touchdowns and 1,200 yards and 100 I mean.
Yeah.
He's got so much on him. I feel like it's already, that's just kind of a rip. Now, unless if they lose 4 games, then probably not.
Yeah.
Or if somebody goes nuts. But
yeah.
It feels like they kind of look to not give it to a quarterback all the time.
Yeah.
Of like,
which is nice, kind of. Yeah.
Of like, unless there's one, like if Arch Manning comes out and
just lights it the
throws
fuck
for
up.
4,500 yards and 50 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. I mean,
we get it. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, but I mean, I like that I like that they're looking for the best player.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, because you haven't had, there just hadn't been a quarterback.
No, which is fine. Which is fine. And I liked it, like, I like that. I like that we're not looking for the quarterback, because that's what the MVP is in the NFL. Yeah. It should just be just give it to the quarterback.
Yeah. And it's understandable. I mean, because you see the teams that don't have one fucking suck.
Yeah. So. We get it. And the don't give the offensive player of the year to a quarterback.
Yeah.
They should never win that one.
Yeah.
Never. So, I get it.
Yeah, but it's, people are like, well, I think they'll repeat. I'm like, oh, really?
No.
I mean, obviously they'll make the playoffs, but that's just kind of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like they would lose 2 games, but it'll be a year that they beat Michigan, but they're just not that good.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
we'll see.
But I can't fucking wait. At least it's mid-June already.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like it today. I got a little fucking cold out this morning.
Jesus.
I'm all right with, because I'm a hefty fellow.
Well, I mean, I got caught in the rain this morning. Got fucking soaked. Yeah. Working out this morning. I was like, Jesus, guys.
Now these next 4 to 5 days, we're going to push 90s. And
I marry my stepbrother on Saturday in an outside wedding. I said I marry my stepbrother. Like I'm the one marrying them. Like, I mean, I know what you're saying. Yes, I get it.
Officiate the wedding.
Sorry. Yeah. In the heat index. Outside. Here's a better one. With a gray suit.
It's like just like your fucking wedding, man. You stand up there with a fucking towel.
Yep. Yeah. When I married, when I did Tabe's wedding last year, we did it outside, and it was the weekend that it was fucking
Maybe
95.
That's just the deal. Anytime you got something to do with a wedding, it's going to be hot.
For sure.
I remember the day of your wedding, walking across from whatever the fucking library or whatever to the church.
Oh.
What is that, fucking half a block?
Maybe.
I mean, by the time I got inside, it's like, motherfucker.
And that was the first hot day of the summer because it had rained all up until then because we were like, oh, okay, well, it's probably going to rain on whatever. But yeah, it was crazy. I was in my Uncle Randy's wedding in late October, and it was a record. It's still one of the record-setting heat days for that day. It was like 87 or 88. I think their anniversary is like October 20 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, your fucking wedding obviously is so hot. I mean, the church was air conditioned, but there's a big fella. I was already sweating coming in, so I'm not cooling down in there.
No.
And I sat in that last row thinking I'll be able to slide out. I was like,
are
all
of our pictures?
I know.
You're in all of our pictures. It's so funny.
Everywhere I go, I'm in everybody's picture. But sitting in that last row of like, all right, I'll be out of the way. I'll be able to slide out.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh no, they're leaving like this is fucking lunch in fucking third grade. This table can leave. I'm like, oh, I'm last.
I
have to sit here and have everybody walk by me with sweat drip. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I do remember you saying that I was in all your pictures. I'm in a lot of people's wedding pictures.
But you're not like...
No, it's like, there's his arm.
Yeah.
It's like...
There's only... I think when we walk to the end of the aisle, I think that's really the only time you can actually see your entire self. Yeah. But other than that, there's an arm or there's a shoulder or... I think there's one where you can tell you're starting to be in the pictures and you kind of start to lean.
Yeah,
because can get you, like we see like your ear and your hair in it. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Well, because I kept a good track on that lady because I was waiting for her to fall.
Well, I was waiting for her to pull out her vial and do some more coke because she was out of her fucking mind.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Like I'm sitting there, like she is like crawling over fucking pews and like standing on a pew and then kind of hanging off. And I'm like, I mean, I like to pay attention to your vows and stuff, but like this lady's
nuts.
She's gonna hit the fucking floor.
She was nuts.
And it was gonna be so loud because that wooden floor.
She didn't yell at Molly's grandparents and parents, but she were like, you're supposed to smile when you walk down the aisle because they just were like walking normal. Like it's not like they were frowning.
Yeah,
but they're just walking normal. And like Molly's mom was walking just a normal face on.
Yeah,
like she on our way into the reception, she's like, remember to smile. You're supposed to smile when you enter for the wedding. We're like, Jesus Christ, bitch. Jesus Christ.
We're paying you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
And this was you. Hey, first of all, the grandparents and stuff, not their special day.
No, if they don't want to smile, they don't
give a fuck.
No.
It's a wedding.
Yeah.
They've been to a million of them.
And this sucks.
Yeah. Nobody likes the wedding.
No.
Period.
No. It's just funny.
I think I told you that about Sean's wedding. I was the best man in that. The hottest fuck. At least 1 million candles they had fucking lit up on that goddamn stage.
Oh, yeah.
Or I don't know what you call it. Pulpit. Altar. Whatever. It's a fucking stage.
Yeah. It's a stage. It's God's stage.
And they both knew. I think he said that him and Jen talked about it because they go to one of those kneelers and they write like both light from their candle to light the main
Unity candle.
The Unity candle.
Mm-hmm.
Unity. But I think they said something about me because then they played like their song or whatever. And I feel like everybody knew that I wasn't paying attention in the rehearsal. And when that fucking song came on, I'm like, oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. It's hot as fuck in here.
Now I got to get, It's funny.
I'm like, I obviously didn't know this was coming.
No. I got a funny wedding story. I got to tell you. I can't say it on air. I can't say it on air, but I'll tell you when we're done.
I had one. I didn't even know the lady or the guy.
Yeah.
They were friends of acquaintances.
Nice.
And it was like a meet over the internet because the chick was from Australia.
Oh, shit.
Like she flew in. They met on the internet. She flew in. Good looking lady.
Yeah.
Guy's a chud. They get married. And then he moves to Australia with her. I thought it was like, hey, maybe you're trying to get in this country.
Yeah.
But no, he went to Australia.
Oh, that's.
But I was back in my boozing days a little bit. So after I get off work, because the reception was at the golf course or whatever.
Yeah.
And the acquaintances lived around the corner. So I kind of just went over there and drank some beer. And the bride comes up and she's like, thank you for coming. And like gives me a giant fucking hug. It's like, I don't fucking know you.
Yeah. And
I had a cup of beer.
And
when she hugged me, I spilled it down her fucking back.
Oh God!
I mean, it just kind of went.
Yeah.
Now she didn't feel it because it didn't go inside the dress, but it went down. Like that fucking corset kind of material. That shit ain't going through.
No.
Half a cup.
Oh shit!
Of like.
Yeah.
You kind of caught me off guard. I don't fucking know you, lady.
You don't know me.
I don't know your husband.
Yeah.
I don't even know your fucking name.
That's awesome.
I was doing a favor for somebody.
Yeah. I was in a wedding.
I don't even really like the people who live here. Sometimes where I like to drink.
Yeah. I was like 13, and this couple were getting married, and this couple had a niece that was a couple, maybe 2 years younger than me, that she wanted her to be in her bridal party. Well, they didn't know anybody else as around her age. I knew the girl and the girl's family from the guy who worked with my dad.
Yeah.
And that's how I knew him. That's it.
Yeah.
I only we'd go, hang out sometimes, but I didn't think I was like good enough for them to ask me to be in the wedding with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know anybody. It was the most awkward thing I've ever been in my entire life. I'm going to be in 7th grade, going like into my 7th grade year, I think. So I'm already awkward anyway.
Yeah.
I'm walking down the aisle with somebody who's like 10.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a suit that it looks like my head's going to pop off.
Yeah.
Like that thing was tight as hell. And I just remember being so uncomfortable the entire time. And just like, why the fuck did I say yes to this? Like my mom was like, you can tell him no, like you don't have to do it. And I was like, no, like I'll be nice and do it.
Fella.
Whatever. Like I know them a little bit enough to, like if they're asking me, they're fucking desperate.
Yeah.
And I did it, but I'm like, this was stupid. So stupid. I think we got to the reception and I told my mom, like, my stomach hurts. Can we go? She's like, yep. Like, sweet. We had cheeseburgers on the way home and my stomach that hurt. I was just ready to leave. But again, it was like one of those things where it was hot. Like, again, June, July wedding, hotter than hell. And the church we were in was not air conditioned. And as we're walking down the aisle, the photographer is saying, hey, just remember, like, don't walk your knees. Like, that's how hot it was.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to pass it. It is a thing.
Okay.
It is a thing.
I remember
it is a thing.
Hey, don't lock your knees.
But only, like, if it's supposed to be, like, hot.
Okay.
Because it's something about, like, blood flow, and when your knees are locked,
it's not coming back
it's
up.
not coming back up. Yeah.
Because I've heard that, and I remember, like, teachers say, like, in fucking singing class or whatever, don't lock your knees at the show.
Yeah.
Because somebody passed out.
Well, like, I've tried to do it.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at Brady and Miranda's wedding I tried. Because I'm like, this isn't going to last very long.
And that would have been
awesome.
Epic.
Awesome. Yeah, I tried. And when I tell you the wedding story, I tried again there, like hardcore tried. Just, anyway, I'll tell you later. But yeah, just not a big wedding fan. But this is going to be my 5th wedding, or my 5th marriage I've done.
Consummated?
Yeah.
We're going old.
I join in.
We're going old school.
Yeah, I join in.
We're going late 1200s.
I get the first dip.
Yeah.
That's how I can tell if I marry you or not.
Make sure you're okay for my pal. Well, mine.
I'm 4 for 5. So
I know I've been a ring bearer a couple times, and and I did say bearer.
Yeah.
I didn't say not a
bear. Yeah.
But
it's a gay bear.
Well, the one tux I was wearing was pretty fucking gay.
Okay.
But it was like one of them I don't remember, but one of them because like, you get a little gift from them or whatever. Mm-hmm. One of them that I don't really remember much. I remember the gift. It was a baseball glove I got. Mm-hmm. My aunt's I do remember. And that was like fucking back when I was probably a sexy 5-year-old. And it's like a white tuxedo with like a peach tie and cummerbund.
Yeah. You wore a cummerbund?
Or a cummerbund.
Cummerbund? I don't know what it is.
Cummerbund, I think is what it is.
Cummerbund, yeah.
I mean, it's like fucking white and peach.
Yeah. Sexy 5-year-old. Yeah.
Dead sexy.
Dumb and Dumber.
But I think I have a picture of that. But I think that's where like my first thoughts of like remembering like my true self of I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
The whole time I hate this. I don't like any of this. I don't like, and just spinning that forward. Like, cause the other day I had a conversation of like someone that tries to be a friend with me that we're not, and I kind of, in a passing thing, it was like, hey, like outside of family, I only like 4 people.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get
That's it.
I know.
You're not one of them.
Yeah.
But like I that triggers back to that specific way of like, I fucking hate this. I don't want any part of this stuff. I don't, I'll take the gift, but I don't want any of the sexiness of like,
yeah.
I think that's when I started going down the path of serial killer might be in my future. That really did. I could see the joy out of his eyes when I said, "How I like 4 people."
Yeah. I like
pretty short list.
Yeah.
And you're not. We only met a few years ago,
buddy.
But I think as people get to know me, they kind of figure that out.
Yeah, they do. That's why we love you.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Fuck out of here.
All right, I think we're done. I want to hear this other wedding story.
All right.
WideSide.